Or get your mats if you're going to stretch out or do yoga exercises. Get your chairs if you're going to do chair exercises. Get your weights if you're just doing weights. Stand up if you're walking in place. Line up if you're walking wall to wall. Did I say if you're getting chair exercises, get your chair? Or jump on your bike. I said I'm walking now. Or trying to see my feet and start the candle. I'm crying. Woo. Yeah, y'all, yeah. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Give me a minute. Ha ha. I was doing the lipper stickers. There's some foundation. Okay, I put it on like you expect old lady to put on lipstick. Ooh. I just dropped the lipstick, y'all. Okay, I gotta read to y'all what Tamika said about the numbers from last night. But I gotta start my treadmill, because if not, we're gonna go over. This is our regular 25-minute hand weights. 25, it's not hand weights. 25 minutes walking. And then 5 minutes hand weights. Here's the thing. I keep moving these cameras, not anticipating that I'm going to do a reading from Tamika. Okay, y'all keep walking exercises. Here we go. If y'all want to remember the numbers from yesterday, go back and look at the video. Alright, here we go. So, our numerologist is Tamika Anthony. She's also the host of this dynamic podcast called Uniquely Wired. Uniquely Wired. And it's real women speaking real topics. So, I know with Tamika Anthony, natural. And if you go on her page, if you see her afterbirth exercises that she teaches, just awesome sauce. Anyway, what I love is her product, hormonal. And it's for PCOS. Something to do with the ovaries. And I got it for my daughter. And it helped. I just stopped buying it for my daughter. But even once she stopped taking it, I could just tell that whatever unbalance or whatever was going on with the goings on was straightened out. It has flare-ups every now and again, but she won't have to buy her own. So, that's my commercial for Tamika. So, the product is called hormonal. Hormonal. She has a lot of other products on there. It's a lot of things that these conventional doctors... Okay, I'm not going there. Let me go back to the number reading. Okay, so after I pulled the numbers, I wrote Tamika. And this is what I texted her. And this is what I put in the text. I said, the 9s have me nervous, Tamika. The 9s. 3 9, 5 9, 6 9, something 9. Go back and look at the video. So, she texts me back. Don't be. They mean completion. The cycle is over. Those 3 9s. Completion. The cycle is over. Thank you, Tamika. Thank you, Tamika. tell y'all what that means. I'm gonna concentrate a minute because I'm hopping on this moving treadmill. Okay. So, what I kind of didn't tell y'all was Monday night, I got my do not necessitate. Bracelet. Do not necessitate. Do not resuscitate. And I was excited to get it and put it on because I was like, oh, okay, all right, okay. This is serious. This is a commitment. You're out of here. I mean, I don't want nothing. Nothing. I don't want nothing. Just like it gave me nothing when I was here. Even if I had enough money to pay for quality nothing, when you looked at the color of my skin, you wouldn't do it. So, I don't want nothing for me. But I didn't tell y'all. So, when I got that text from Tamika, I was like, oh. And then I get this kind of vibe. And I said, that's what that means. Now, you don't got to worry about that. Worry about this matter ain't going on in this life. And then when you ain't going on no more, you ain't going on no more. So I was like, yes. Yes, I got other stuff I have to do after this. Yep, I can't talk on it too much because this is the month of hope and I'm talking about women. But I'm ready to go and looking at getting my grave in Ghana. Yes. Yes. Because all signs, it started, the first one was like, you're going in the right direction. Well, after this, that came next. That comes next. So that's what I didn't tell y'all. I feel free. I feel so free. The only thing that has really got me is I don't want my energy, and my energy don't want to ever come back here to this planet. This humans, freaking horrible. Oh my goodness. You're just unlife. You're just unlife just because you can. You make up all these sick and twisted rules to make people suffer. No. Okay, y'all don't laugh at me. But I remember reading something where they say you can buy a star and put your name on it. And I always thought, that's like a little ridiculous. But I gotta tell you, if I could buy that star, I don't know. Like I know which one it is. Stars are probably just planets, other planets. It doesn't matter as long as it's not here. Not around these humans. So I was thinking about maybe buying a star, putting it like around my room to let my energy know this is where you go. No. You ain't going there with them cult people. They only got two choices. Well, one cult got like 4 or 5 levels. But the black always start at the bottom. So I ain't doing that. Matter of fact, all these cults, if your skin is brown, you start way down. No, thank you. So, Isn't that something? I I can't really control how I leave here. I can't control how my matter and energy separate. I know my matter just gonna drop right to the ground. That's already known. But my energy, no, don't want to be coming. I told my aunt for 5 years I cried, almost died twice, and I wasn't even 5 years old yet. It wasn't successful. As a teen, I tried it again, but I only had aspirins. Again, unsuccessful. But now, that's the way the road is going. So now I'm like, okay, the matter, package off, sent to Ghana. Don't want to bury here on no penal colony. I've been punished all my life on this penal colony for something I ain't never did do. It was them European Africans y'all was getting out of Europe and putting on these penal colonies. You got rid of the ruling class. That's how you do war. But it's mixed blood. So it's family. So that's why I can go for so many generations and so many generations. And why the hate can stay there. Because their African is within. And my African, you can tell on the outside. You can't tell. You have to look. Now, when I was a child, they used to always say I had some kind of issue. Besides trying to get the hell up out of here. And I used to say, everybody looked like they used to call them black back then. Black. They said Adam Clayton Powell. That was my example, because my grandmother, grandfather when he left Virginia, my grandmother, they came straight to Harlem, 135th Street. So we would see Adam Clayton Powell. And he was black. And I was like, yeah, I could tell that. But before that, and they just say, oh, you're so stupid. No, that person is the unicorn. You know, that person is Asian. We say Chinese back then. But we knew the Koreans. We would say Koreans. And when the Vietnamese came over, we said Vietnam. All African. So I wasn't wrong. I knew. But this man is so vile. They had to make it into something that your life is taken for. Just like with women. When I was growing up, I couldn't believe it. They would just come out and say, women are so stupid. They don't know how to do anything. And I used to look around and I was like, all I see is women doing stuff. How are they stupid? I didn't know. I really didn't know. They can't think, they can't drive, they can't work. But I watched my mother do it. Even with my father, I watched my stepmother work miracles. Ooh. You heard that? Ooh. Belly button to the back. She worked miracles. Miracles. Yes. But all kids, well, women can't be bus drivers since they don't know how to calculate doing this. And they can't be pilots because they can't understand the machinery. And they can't be the executive warden of this penal colony because they should come out and say it. If she got her menstrual cycle or into one of her women's fits, she'd release the atomic bomb. Well, the atomic bomb was released, and it was by a man. Now, I can tell you, he was horny before he hit that atomic bomb, that released that atomic bomb, and he jerked off afterwards because it's all about sex with him. And that's true. It's all about sex with him. Women are mostly about life, even with the most cramps in the world. But now, we'll have to talk about this after the break. Yes, we're back to our regular time. 15-minute walk, then a little break, and then the rest of the walk. But how'd y'all like that read? Completion. Completed. That's what it is. I don't know if y'all can see the thing. I like looking at it, but I think it's supposed to be turned so someone else can read it. But I like looking at it. It lets me know, regardless to what happens, I'm out of here. The bomb dropped and it missed me. Or these vile villains on this penal colony do something messed up. Don't. And okay, I'll tell y'all after. And then, you know what? Let's not even take this break. Let me just start again. Take a sip. Sorry, no music. So, I said, this is brass though. I said, oh, I would love to get gold. I would love to get gold. And then a moment of panic, I was like, oh my goodness. But if I get gold and I have a matter and energy separation, they'll steal it. And then I got Bob saying, then they'll make sure not to resuscitate you. And I was like, if that's the case, I want a big, big, big gold chain wrist. I want tattoos. I still want my tattoos. Only tattoo I ever wanted on this thing, and it's on the exit. And it's saying, do not touch me. Ugh. I see something came up on YouTube. I can't read what it is. But I don't see no face. Ugh. You never know, honey. You never know. So, at the end, I'll take a look at it and tell y'all what it says. If it's a human being, thanks for coming on the walk. So, yeah. I put some diamonds in it. They'll make sure, but I was like, no, if I put diamonds, they'll make sure that my remains aren't found when they take that. But if I get a nice, thick one that, you know, when my energy is out of my matter, you can just slip that off my wrist, and there's no chance that they would resuscitate me with that gold chain in their pockets. Oh, every day more and more, I'm becoming a little bit more freer. I didn't know how stressed that was, and that's what that 991 was telling me. Completion, that part is over with. I don't gotta stress that. I got my card in there. Y'all heard me say that on countless tapes. So I feel, believe it or not, I feel now that like I can live. I can live. Don't jump up down on my chest. Don't try to make no claims like you like me and oh you want me to live. Y'all talk about old people like dogs. But I want to say one thing. The best thing about being a senior citizen and elderly is that we are not sexy. This society puts us as witches and beasts who makes men's limbs, the third leg, go limb. I was like, wow, okay. I have no fear of SA. I had a huge fear. Oh. Since the first church, I've had fear of being essayed by some man. I don't have that fear. There's nothing about me that could arouse him. He is taught. He is taught to go for the young. And when I was young, I was like, these dirty old men. And as I'm old now, I said, thank goodness. Because up to me, the only thing an old man wants from an old woman is money. That's it. That's it. They've been taught to find old people repulsive even though they themselves are old. Look at that Congress is going on. I've been watching from a child. Everyone in the Congress and senators is old and fucking dirt and they hate fucking old people. Hate them. Hate them, hate them, hate them. Especially, whoo, child. Can I say the cool one? And they old. Got the best health insurance for old people. But don't want old people to get no. No, I don't want to come back here. Mm-mm. My energy tells me all the time. It's just because this is such an excellent matter. I know y'all mad at me sitting in the doctor's office for 60 hours, running around taking y'all happy asses, jumping in on that dirty. Oh, he wants to save me. In my head, I was like, if they cut you, how they healing you? See, that's my first thing. When you cut me, you're making a wound. And I vowed that the next man that take a knife to me, I'm going to take one to him. So you see why I can't do surgery? Whoo! Child. Don't got to worry about that. So happy. So we just going to keep walking. We're going to keep working on getting back on those roller skates and living our life. Keep hoping and keeping wanting and living our life. And I don't have the fear of these European American, what do they call it? What do they call it? Hypocrite's oath. Trying to act like they want to do something for me. You never did. You don't now. If there was a generation in Congress and the Senate that wasn't at 60, 70, 90, 100, if it was some younger people in there, I could say, oh yeah, okay, you looking out for your granny. You was taught it, right? Then I know. When you say you trying to save me, you trying to save me. But no, honey. Trying to give me. Trying to pass laws. Ugh. Ugh. I don't, my energy doesn't want to be, and I don't want my energy. Whew. Not with these humans. I even thought about, they say sometimes you come back as some animal. I don't even want to come back as that. If it's around these humans, the worst mammals on the planet, they are life just for. How can it be alright for you to unlife a child because your third leg is sticking out? What tells you that? Nature? Again, that's the beast in you. The worst. No. You see people suffer. Well, yeah. Well, they suffer, but I got a gazillion, billion, quadrillion dollars in the... Oh, I can believe they're suffering, but I'm not. I'm human. I'm man. And I like to see them squirm and starve. Never want to come back. Whew. Don't want my energy here. And I do not want my remains buried on this penal colony. I ain't never did nothing to them. Ain't doing nothing to them now. And they still, as I'm walking on this treadmill, trying to pass old fuck shit laws. Whew. Do not resuscitate. I don't have to say do not resuscitate. I'll just do this. Y'all know what that means. Do not resuscitate. Whew. These folks are vile. 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 I understand when the world was starving and you had to eat dogs. I understand. Because they were the only ones that stuck by you when the other animals ran off for their own survival. So I understand that. But now, when you find out just how much a dog can do to help mankind, and you're still eating them, 'cause you can. Oh, never want to be no human. I want my energy to go up in the star. I gotta look at. We got a lot to talk about. I gotta talk about the funeral parlor grounds in Ghana. That starts in April. And then look into this star thing. And yeah, that part is gone. The nines, the completion. I ain't getting nothing but ready to get up out of here. That's all I'm getting. What you getting? Ready to get up out of here. Whoo! Not who this nightmare is. Whoo! Finally over. You beat a woman, you drag her, you assaulted you everything. Why? 'Cause this cult said men is God and they God and they super and then they God and then they do everything and then they God. Whew. I don't know if y'all remember the Jetsons. I don't know if y'all remember the Jetsons, but he was on like a treadmill outside his planetary home, and the treadmill got stuck. And he said, Jane, Jane, stop this crazy thing. Jane, Jane, stop this crazy thing. I do not resuscitate. But my body said we're in it for the penny and the pound, so we here. But when we ain't, we ain't. And don't interfere. Don't try to make your money off me. Don't interfere. Squeeze your gut. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1 for good luck. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, completion. Oh, nothing. I want to know how the cemeteries are. I gotta go to the computer. I can't do that until April. But also in April, I gotta find a shirt with the anatomy of all the things and where all the vital organs are, so we can talk about them. So I can tell you, I love my brain. I love my heart. Squeeze your guts. Tuck in your elbow. Neither up nor down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, y'all. Yeah, like, comment, share. Tell an uncle, tell an auntie, tell a cousin, tell a friend to please exercise. You want them to stay around, or at least be healthy. Hit the bell. Like. Okay. Devote Anderson. Hi, Devote Anderson. Thanks for coming on the walk. Okay. Y'all have a great evening. See you tomorrow. Thanks for coming on the walk.